I want to bring in Rachel Fiset now. She's a criminal defense attorney and managing partner at Zweiback, Fiset Zalduendo. Thank you for being with us this morning. How likely is it that Alec Baldwin sees the inside of a jail cell?
Oh, I think it's very unlikely that he will see the inside of a jail cell. I believe that this charge is likely to, if he is convicted, get some sort of probation similar to what Dave Hall's has. I do, however, think it's very likely that he sees a trial and that there is a public trial on this, as I think he will want to have the opportunity to clear his name without question.
The armorer on the set also charged with involuntary manslaughter for her role in this tragedy. Will these charges be playing out in separate cases? How will that be handled?
I think that they will likely be together. The defendants may wish to have them separate, but the prosecutors will likely want to charge these together, as it's hard to separate the actions of each. And they are both focused on really a small part of time where the incident and the shooting happened.
I want to read for people at home, Rachel, a statement that we just received from the armorer, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, and her team. Hannah is and has always been very emotional and sad about this tragic accident, but she did not commit involuntary manslaughter. These charges are the result of a very flawed investigation and an inaccurate understanding of the full facts. We intend to bring the full truth to light and believe Hannah will be exonerated of wrongdoing by a jury. And Alec Baldwin's attorneys also saying on his behalf that he did not know that there were live rounds in the gun, and he will fight these charges and he will win. So how do the defense attorneys representing both of these people, specifically Alec Baldwin, up the ante, lean into the fact that a live round somehow made it onto this set, but they didn't know it? Alec Baldwin didn't know it when he was in possession of that gun.
I think Alec Baldwin's defense is fairly strong in that he was handed the gun when he was told it was a cold gun, meaning he was relying on his assistant director's representation that it was a cold gun. And I think that's where he will really lean in. It was their job to ensure that there were no live rounds. The armorer, on the other hand, has slightly less of a defense there, as it was in her line to check the gun and make sure there was no live rounds. So she will say she checked it, which I believe they've already put out in the news, and that she had dummy rounds. But I think that her defense will be slightly different on that exact point.
Rachel, I only have about 40 seconds, though, to ask you this last question. But Alec has been very vocal, and he has spoken a lot since this shooting happened in 2021. If you're advising him, you're his defense attorney, what do you tell him right now?
I tell him now is the time to be very strategic, not worry about what the public is thinking, and just keep a low profile on this, and that as an attorney, let us handle it.
All right. Criminal defense attorney Rachel Fiset, as always, thank you for your perspective.